Hello friends, I'm Phoebe. Welcome to my music discovery journey. We are checking out a download festival featured artist today, if you haven't guessed. It's Rory with Dead Girl Walking. That's the one we're going to try. I'll come back to Rory in a second, but download festival. It's my favourite UK festival. It's in Castle Donington in Leicester in the UK. And it runs from the 10th till the 14th of June this year. Rory is performing on Sunday the 14th of June, so you better get your asses down. Downloadfestival.co.uk for all the information you will ever need. And the lineup is looking bloody brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it? So, I mean, what more do you need? I'm going to be there. So, anyway... Dead Girl Walking. So Rory has been around for a little while now, and I haven't checked out enough of her songs, even though I've liked what I've heard. She talks about very vulnerable situations, addiction, suicide, lots of different struggles, and I really like the depth of her lyrics. There's a lot of relatable things for us to delve into. So I don't know why I haven't listened to more of her stuff at this point, but we're going to fix that. She has a lot of nice blends of genres as well. I think that's partially maybe a neurodivergent thing. We love a bit of variety, and why stick to one thing? She has kind of like electro poppy sounds, alternative rock, metal. She's got some harsher vocals. It's all just really, really cool and nice to listen to, but also has a lot of meaning in the words. So let's check out Dead Girl Walking. It's a bit like a take of Dead Man Walking, isn't it? I'm back from the dead. We're going to actually not miss the start. I'm back from the dead. In a thorn crown. Bit spiritual.
This is a story of a resurrection, a dead bitch with divine protection. Dragged from the grave, what's that redemption? Sit the fuck down for the new direction. 1 year sobriety, 2 years therapy, 3 years falling off, 4 years video, 5 years play a show, 6 years I don't know. Time put a bullet in my chest now. I am never ever gonna fall down. Standing 5 feet above holy ground. Somebody hit me with a countdown.
I like that. I like that there's still like the harshness in there, but it's kind of distant at the moment. Okay, there's a lot to unpack here. She's got like a crown of, it's almost like the crown of thorns, like Jesus. And it talks about, she said there's a story of resurrection. There's cigarettes on that crown that representing possible addiction or bad things. It's not a crown of being proud of what she's done. I think it's being proud that she's overcome it. I think there's a lot of symbolism in that. You know, I wear my scars. Here's a representation of the difficult struggle of my past. I think that's really, really cool. Even starting saying I'm back from the dead, breath in my lungs. I was never meant to die young. So it's like a rebirth. She felt like she was dead. She had a life of difficult situations and she didn't think she was going to make it through, but she has. Saying I was never meant to die young. You know, I nearly did, but that shouldn't have been my fate, and I'm not going to allow it to be my fate. But also saying, you know, I did go through that, and you know, that's not fun at all. Dead Girl Walking, God knows why. All I know is I'm alive. Perhaps everyone says that God has all the answers, right? So probably a spiritual thing of, you know, I don't know why. You might not know why, but God knows why. I like this as well. This seems like remnants of the past scattered around her, memories. In this this white bed feels like the forgiveness or cleansing of, perhaps. White represents innocence usually. Might not be, but that's what I'm taking from it. This is the story of a resurrection, a dead bitch with divine protection, dragged from the grave. What's that? Redemption. Sit the fuck down for the new direction. So it's all about overcoming struggles and having a redemption arc. This is my next era, and we're going to make it better. Dragged from the grave. So yeah, it's like she was dead and she's being pulled back, and she's going to make it and make it through, I guess. 1 year sobriety, 2 years therapy, 3 years fall in love and kill all of my enemies. I loved the harshness of the kill all my enemies there. That was quite cool because of the sinister line. But this is kind of about her journey of healing, right? 1 year sober, overcoming alcohol addiction, or it could be drug addiction. Either way, sober of those things. Really dangerous. A lot of us have experienced alcohol abuse, or people that we know that have gone through alcohol abuse. It's very, very common, and it's sold legally, but it can be such a dangerous spiral if you abuse it. I know that as someone that has ADHD, I've had to learn, if I do decide to drink, I've had to learn how to be sensible with it, because with ADHD, at least personally, you can get excitable and forget about your safety limits and stuff like that. And there have been times in the past where I've overdone it, and it's too late to realize sometimes, you can sober up with some water, but like sometimes you hit the too much mark. So I can absolutely understand people that just would rather not chance that, and for really respectful reasons go sober. It's a really strange world out there where lots of people encourage non-drinkers to drink, or make these little comments of, oh, just one, or what's the worst that can happen? But I think a lot more people now understand the boundaries and the reasons why people go sober, and it should never be dangled in their face or tempting someone to do that because of how dangerous it is. But with alcohol, it feels like it's not always seen as a dangerous thing, but it really is. Anyway, that was a load of tangent there. I like that she says going sober and therapy and falling in love. These are all things that have helped her through, I guess, in the years of healing. So 3 years falling in love, 4 years video, 5 years play a show, 6 years, I don't know. I guess the 6 years was in the future. And at this point, she's done a video, she's played a live show, she's played a ton of live shows now. She was at 2000 Trees when we were there last year. And yeah, she's doing things. She's doing things that she's proud of, and she's able to get through, and those things are helping her get through. But try and put a bullet in my chest now. I am never going to fall down. Standing 5 feet above holy ground. Somebody hit me with the countdown. 3, 2, 1. And then I cut it off rudely for the chorus. But that is saying, like, I'm stronger now than ever. Try and tear me down. Try and bring me back to that, because I won't be going there. I'm much stronger now, and I'm resilient, and I'm able to move forward and, not go back to those days. So that's quite cool. And then let's do a bit more. Sorry, I'm like so chatty today.
With a new direction. 1 year sobriety, 2 years therapy, 3 years falling off. 4 years video, 5 years play a show, 6 years, I don't know. Trying to put a bullet in my chest now. I am never ever gonna fall down. Standing 5 feet above holy ground. Somebody hit me with a countdown. Back from the dead, breath in my lungs. I use
graveyard. I love the heaviness of this.
Addicted, sick on self-destruction. Old dog, new tricks, reintroduction. You didn't think you'd see me? Do you think it would be that easy? Do you think the nails inside my coffin were enough to keep me? 1 year sobriety, 2 years therapy, 3 years falling off. 4 years video, 5 years play a show, 6 years I'm gonna go harder than you ever fucking see me. Knife to the throat of my demons, letting it out, I'm bleeding. As the crowd is screaming. Back from
Oh, I love it. I love the harshness of her voice. I love that she starts with this kind of electronic sound. Her vocals are really nice. Her cadence is nice. The melody of it is nice. But I love that there's little touches of both in this. We did the chorus, but back from the dead, breath in my lungs, I was never meant to die young. So it's the intro, right? Dead girl walking, God knows why. All I know is I'm alive. I'm alive, I'm alive. Dead girl walking, God knows why. All I know is I'm alive. And it says dead girl walking. Then the second verse, addicted, sick on self-destruction. Old dog, new tricks, reintroduction. You didn't think you'd see me. Did you think it would be that easy? Did you think the nails inside my coffin were enough to keep me? So she was addicted. She was sick of self-destruction. She was constantly doing things that felt destructive and not good for her own well-being, for others around her, I guess. But she's reintroducing new things into her life, and actually that's been quite useful and healthy. Old dog, they talk about you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but actually you can. And the more she's grown with age and time, she's been able to introduce new habits and patterns into her life. Did you think it would be that easy? Do you think the nails inside my coffin were enough to keep me? So, you know, they talked about the final nail in the coffin, and there were probably so many instances where she was like, oh my God, that was the final nail in the coffin. But and then there's more to that, there's more, and it piles up and up and up. But somehow, as humans, we can pull through that, even if we don't think we can. And here she is telling the tale and saying, I'm here. That didn't keep me down. That didn't keep me dead. I love that it's in a graveyard when it shows the different camera angle. That's quite cool in talking about her being a dead girl walking. She's a living dead girl now. And just all the symbolism that goes with that. Then back to the 1 year sobriety, 2 years therapy, 3 years falling off. All of that's the same. And then they say the pre-chorus is different, but it's the same melody as the try and put a bullet in my chest now, I'm never going to fall down. She says, harder than you ever fucking seen me, knife to the throat of my demons, letting it out, I'm bleeding as the crowd is screaming. It feels like we'll start from the beginning of that. I'm harder than you've ever seen me. I'm stronger than ever. Knife to the throat of my demons. I'm confronting them. Holding them at knife point almost, and threatening them to like back the fuck down. That's quite cool. And then letting it out, I'm bleeding. Opening up herself to everyone, and that's metaphorically feels like you're cutting yourself open and letting it all pour out, doesn't it? That's what that feels like to me as the crowd is screaming. So as she's singing this kind of therapeutic, cathartic stuff about what she's been through, hopefully at least looking back at it now is kind of like, oh, that sucked, but here I am. So and she's singing that, and the crowd are screaming and usually sing along with her. So many of her fans are able to relate and love her music because it's relatable, and I totally get that. And then we've got the chorus again. It's the same. Let's carry on.
back from the dead, breath in my lungs. I was never meant to die young. Take a walking, God knows why. All I know is I'm alive. I'm alive. just like that, just like that. Dead girl walking, dead girl crawling, her way back, her way back.
Oh, just like that. That was quite nice, the little just like that at the end. Dead girl walking, dead girl haunting, just like that, just like that. Dead girl walking, dead girl crawling, her way back, her way back. She's back, she's able to come back just like that. And it's not easy, but it's kind of saying, wow, I really did that. I really like that she has these I don't know if it's all her videos, but I've noticed that she has a lot of the latex, and it says the I am alive on it. I'm sure she's had other ones that have like the title or a line from her lyrics on them. I think that's quite a nice touch, just randomly. Again, with more electronic sounds. Then there was like almost a drum and bassy type backing for a little while. That was interesting. And then yeah, with the chorus, and then back to the outro with dead girl walking, dead girl haunting, just like that, just like that. And walking, crawling her way back, just really reiterating that, you know, it's been a struggle. It's walking, crawling, either way, she's fighting her way back, and she's not letting anything stop her. And that's quite powerful. That's really, really nice. I can't wait to see Rory at Download on Sunday, the 14th of June. If you're going, if you haven't already got a ticket, there are still day tickets left, but they are selling out fast. So yeah, let me know if you're going in the comments. Let me know what you thought of that in the comments. And I will see you again for another one soon. Please like and subscribe. Every little helps. If you want, you can join Patreon. £1 gets your name up here under the supporters tier. And if you want to join VIP or premium supporters, you can get song requests each month as part of your subscription. No pressure at all, though. Your time is very precious. 19 minutes of it is a long time to be listening to me. So thank you. Your time is a very precious gift. And I will see you for another one soon, hopefully. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.